Well, good morning, fellow humans. I hope you're having a lovely morning today. Not gonna spend, don't have a lot of time this morning, but I wanted to keep rolling. The last/first, whatever, video that I did was cut short because I got interrupted. But like, I left it all in there because the intent, of course, is to have a real dialogue without kind of artifice. So I'm gonna leave most of the warts in to these videos because one of the reasons, oh hey, that's cool, it's a cool big crow. One of the reasons that I'm trying to do this is I feel communications, you have to build a common language for an API, as it were, between souls to communicate. And regardless of what those souls look like, sometimes the presentation is not as important as the content. And what I'm trying to do is to share verbal and nonverbal communications in English and to essentially introduce myself, just like the movie You Have Introduced Yourself, I Have Introduced Myself. I have enjoyed this conversation in English. Like I said, today's not going to be a long video, but I wanted to keep moving forward. I feel like the first two videos that I put on this channel were kind of heavy, and I wanted to share that, like, that's not all of me, and that's not all of life. And so, yeah, there's a lot of really deep topics, I think, that I want to share in this format. But I also don't want to lose track of childish or joyful experiences in communications. So, like I said, I don't really intend to I don't have an expectation that any of this is actually going to be seen by humans anytime soon. And I've got some thoughts on the motivation for that. I don't intend to promote, as it were, very heavily any of this. I think that serendipity is important, and algorithms only go so far, especially with the intent that I am bringing to this particular table. It just doesn't lend itself well to what I want to accomplish. It'll take care of itself, essentially. And if you see these videos, this video, then you were supposed to. Things happen when and how they're supposed to, and you have to make room for serendipity, the divine spirit, happenstance, synergy, whatever you want to call it. So, just a few updates, I guess. Obviously the audio on this is not great. I'm trying to use a very, very stripped down kind of methodology, model, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to spend a lot of money or a lot of whatever. I want to use the tools that I have. And thankfully, I've got a really nice camera, but I will be investing in a microphone so that we can converse better. A proper microphone anyway, a form factor microphone that's going to work for this intent. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you that every day brings challenges, especially these days. But every day also brings happiness, joy, and the fulfillment of life, the experience of life. And life is worth experiencing. So I'm pretty heavy in heart today for a number of reasons. I choose to embrace joy today, and we'll see what happens. You have to extract beauty and life from every moment that you can. There are many times where you must do your duty, where you must do the hard thing, where you are challenged, and you don't really know when and how those things will occur in your life. I have experienced the greatest joy and then immediately the greatest emotional challenge within an hour, within minutes. The world changes very fast, but that is okay. We humans are mortal, and we only have a few short breaths of our existence to share this way. And so we need to make the best of it, but we don't necessarily need to, not everything has to be serious. In fact, being too serious too many times lends itself to kind of fatigue, and it actually reduces the ability for us to communicate with each other. I'm trying to build an API, basically, or a common language between my soul and yours. And we need to create a common language, both verbal and nonverbal, which of course is why I'm leaving all of the warts in, because we humans trigger on these various channels of communication, and I don't want to strip that away because, so there you go. We'll talk to you soon.